Hello and welcome to the Tottenham America channel. Today we will be reacting to Tottenham Hotspur's North London derby victory over Arsenal at home in the Premier League to close the gap between the two North London clubs to just 1 point between the Gunners and the Spurs. Harry Kane got his brace and Son got one as a rocking Tottenham Hotspur Stadium watched the Lilywhites absolutely take down Arsenal and give them incredible hope of getting Champions League next season. It all matters on these last games. We're going to start with our contenders for Man of the Match.
For me, Man of the Match, pretty obvious, Harry Kane. Great passing today, and it's a great penalty, of course. And that second goal from him was he had some great instincts to get down low for that diving header off of Bentancur set up with another header. And it was just really good instincts from Harry Kane to get down low and just finish that.
Mine would be Harry Kane as well. A ridiculous performance today against probably his most hated team. Technically the team that he actually started football out with.
Yeah, he did. He did try out for them.
Yeah.
But they said he was something
too slow, I think.
Too slow.
Too bulky. Too slow.
And they rejected him.
Yeah, and then we took him in.
And then we took him in.
Top scorer in the North London derby. 13 goals, I think. 13 goals against Arsenal and 17 appearances altogether for Tottenham Hotspur against Arsenal. But he was just absolutely incredible today. Took his penalty excellently after Cedric went into the back of Son and clattered him down. And a beautiful stooping header to make it 2 in the first half after Bentancur headed the ball on. Throughout the whole match, he was putting beautiful passes through the wingbacks and the wingers, just sending the ball up. Had a couple of good times where he did defend well, and he is now, I believe, tied 4th for the top Premier League goal scorer. It's still Mo Salah in front. And then second is none other than our boy Heung-min Son, who after his goal today is just 1 behind Mohamed Salah in the race for the Golden Boot with 0 penalties.
I think he can do it.
Mo Salah has 5 penalties. Son has 0. And he's still 1 right behind him. Harry Kane is tied in 4th place with Diogo Jota, Kevin De Bruyne, Sadio Mane, and Sadio Mane at 15 goals apiece. So quite a way back behind Son, but for a guy who literally didn't turn up till mid-October or November.
That's pretty good.
Pretty good return on the goals. We're going to run through the events now, starting with the first goal. Kulusevski put a cross into the box, outswinging cross into the box. Son went for the header, and Cedric barged into Son, and the referee gave the penalty. Harry Kane slotted it into the bottom right corner easily. Ramsdale went the complete wrong way, and Tottenham opened the scoring by 1-0. Then 33 minutes in, Rob Holding absolutely clatters into Son, elbowing him in the face, and therefore receives his second yellow of the match, sending him off and giving Arsenal an even bigger deficit for the second half with his red card.
Moving on, in the 37th minute, Kane makes it 2. Son's corner is knotted down towards the back post by Bentancur, and Kane is lurking there, who comes sliding in, and with a diving header, slots it into the bottom corner past Ramsdale to make it 2-0 Spurs.
And everything was going swimmingly through to half-time.
And in the 47th minute, Heung-min Son makes it 3 after just 1 minute into the first half. The ball hangs around in the box, and Son just comes in and just kind of chips it into the top right corner past all the Arsenal defenders. And in his head, he must have thought he shouldn't have smashed it because then it'll get a nick on it and might get a deflection.
All he needed was
a chip.
Yeah, and that was basically the end of the action for the first half. Nothing else happened big except for Arsenal getting literally 17,000 yellow cards in the last 4 minutes of the game for like attacking all of our players for no reason. But yeah,
it was Emil Smith Rowe in the 86th minute, Odegaard in the 88th, and Xhaka in the 91st.
Yeah, there was no point. But we shut them down so well today, and it's a win that it's exactly what we needed.
We did it without Kuti. And you know, we got our other South American in place of Kuti. We still have that South American flair at center back.
Yep. Davinson Sanchez, Ben Davies, and Eric Dyer were absolutely ridiculous today. Wing backs were superb. Midfield was great, and our attackers just lined up so well. But we're not going to talk too much about the players' performances just yet. You're going to have to wait for the player ratings video to come out, where you can see our thoughts and our ratings for every single player's performance today against Arsenal. But regardless, this does put us keeps us at 5th place, but just one game behind Arsenal with two left. And the important thing is who we have to play.
We play Burnley next Sunday, May 15th. Well, this upcoming Sunday, against Burnley, 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time against Burnley at the Tottenham Stadium. And then we play on Championship Sunday, 11 o'clock or 9 o'clock?
Yeah,
something?
11 o'clock.
Away against Norwich.
Yeah, so we've got quite an easier run-in than Arsenal. Arsenal have to visit Newcastle on a Monday night away at St. James's Park. And if we know anything about Newcastle on a flaring night at the end of the season, they are going to be on fire. And they have 3 wins in their last 5, and their only losses have come to Liverpool and Newcastle. And then it was us, obviously, before that.
Newcastle lost against Newcastle?
Liverpool and Man City are the only 2 they've lost in their last 5. So this is going to be a very, very big game. And I think Newcastle can do it. With the strength they've got, the passion they got, the fans are all rallying behind them.
They play Everton.
And then on Championship Sunday, they play Everton.
Everton at home. Frank Lampard's Everton, they've really kicked it up at the end of the season to keep themselves in the PL.
Yeah, and so
they're on a good run.
I mean,
they won their last 2, I think.
No, they drew against Watford, but they won their last 2 before that against Chelsea and Leicester. But they're gonna need a win, so they're gonna be all fired up. And don't forget, Dele Alli is on that team. I know he doesn't get that much of a showing anymore, but winner, maybe Dele against Arsenal would do nice. Chelsea are also dropping points, so they're back into that race for top 4. I think they can still be outed by us. Let's see, 2 games to go, 11. Yep, if Chelsea lose every game from now, they cannot get Champions League. It's so unlikely, and it's not going to happen. But there's every possibility that could happen. But they do play Leicester and Watford.
But of course, we don't want Arsenal to get Champions League.
Yeah. So our biggest focus is Arsenal, and then, maybe a side hope for Chelsea. But we just have to make sure we get all the points available from these games and make sure that the points are in the bag and that we have done everything we can to achieve that Champions League spot. But that's it for our reaction. If you enjoyed, make sure you smash the subscribe button, hit the like button. If you enjoy our content, comment down below who your man of the match is on this rocking North London derby night. And until next time,
come on, you Spurs!